Good day. And today we're taking a look at Tetris. Now this game here is a game that is legendary. Pretty much just about everyone has played Tetris at some point. Now it primarily drove sales for the original Game Boy, but it also made an appearance on the original NES, prior to its Game Boy ascendancy. Now, what I feel is the most definitive version of the game is the one found on the Nintendo Entertainment System itself. Not the official version, but rather Tengen's unlicensed version, and I have to say, it is amazing. Why? Because it has great presentation. Really, there's not altogether much I can say that hasn't already been said about Tetris. Now, if for some reason you were living on Mars, or you're some sort of sectoid and they're trying to learn human culture in order to take us over, well, here's Tetris. You've got falling blocks, and you try to ensure that there are no gaps between other blocks. As you remove gaps from other blocks, you will get points and things of that nature. That's pretty much all there is to say. What you see here is pretty much what you get. As you progress in level, the blocks come down faster and faster. Most other Tetris games are just, well, basic. You just have the game itself. Whereas this game tries to give it a little window dressing, so to speak. Whenever you actually successfully complete a level, which is not easy, and we'll get to that in a moment, you actually get these Russian dancers that will do some very well animated dancing. Sure, it doesn't add to the overall block removal, but it does at least look really cool, and you do feel good when you can actually fill it up with dancers. However, seeing as how I haven't played this game in years, I of course suck so much that only 2 dancers decided to show up. I imagine they needed to earn some cigarette money, but anyway, that aside, music for the game is excellent. My favorite track, of course, is the Troika track. Just listen. This is classic Tetris, which means it is balls to the wall hard. You'll always be getting the block you want least, and unlike with later versions, you can't hold a block back. Meaning if you get a number of interminable square blocks, you're kinda screwed unless you really know how to play the game. Now, I really played this game a great deal when I had a very boring job. Essentially, back in the day, I used to carry around a GBA Micro, and I put this game on it by using what was called a flash cart. Now I could go into what a flash cart is, but I can tell you guys this. They're pretty much obsolete now that we have phones. Essentially, emulating an NES on a phone is extraordinarily easy, but back in the day, we had to have carts. Still though, if you happen to have one of those old flash carts lying around, or even a DS flash card, I would recommend putting this game on it because it still holds up, and I would have to say it does play better with a controller rather than with just a touchscreen. Overall, I highly recommend playing this version of Tetris over just about all the others, just because it has that one extra element that just makes it absolute perfection. And so, this is General Lotz wishing you good Tetris 2, and good Dr. Mario, or whatever makes you happy.